I'm going to totally be eating this avocado, freshly ripe, looks perfect. Going to be eating it with this small spoon. I overheard the avocado is really good for people who eat, no, people who, for brain, it's good for the brain. Really good, really good. I'm back. I had to toss away. I forgot to wash the dish, but I'm here to mention a couple things. I've been feeling new emotions, and these emotions have been really contracting my whole life situation, how I deal with things, and how I do things in general. I wish I don't have to be so aggressive with myself, like in ways that telling myself, you need to do this, you need to do that, you need to order this, you need to buy that, in order to feel satisfied with my life. So far, just trying to complete my whole life situation, how I do things, because it's just not. This doesn't feel good at the moment. I'm trying to. Okay, I need to turn on a fan because this computer is getting a little bit too hot. So what I was trying to explain is that I have so many things I want to do, but I can only do one thing at a time. If there was multiple of me, for example, if there was another one of me that would be able to do like some sewing if the child wanted to, or to do some crafts, that would be really convenient, or some painting. Painting in general is very good for the artistic side, the left side of the brain, and it's really needed in this society, because society, so now it's only thinking about how they're going to spend their money on entertainment, food, cars, things of that nature, and not really progressing in lives or people state of mind and feeling enlightened with oneself. I try to feel aligned with my clothes. I try to experiment and feel really kawaii and very fun. I think it's most likely a sort of sort of experimental thing that I like to do. For example, when I purchased this watch, I did not have enough funds in the bank account, and that was probably one of the worst decisions I've made. But now is one of those decisions that you just have to deal with naturally. Sometimes humans are entitled to their money and are just combusting money in and out just to feel satisfied for some sort of cheap entertainment that is very unsatisfactory at the end. I like to look at things and um, be inspired by it in ways that others don't see. I have this randomized state of mind that I look at something and I try to be like very spontaneous and wild about it. Like if I was in the middle of the jungle, having a dinner fest, let's say that, and but there's many jungles. There's many jungles around the world. There's jungles in California. There's jungles in Amazon. There's jungles, and I'm just talking about not jungles in general, like jungles in everything, like jungles as in where animal species live, but jungles as in human pubic hair. Jungle, that's a jungle. Um, Jungles as in people. Some people are jungle. Um, it just really depends on how you see the word. The word starts with J, Ungele. Incorrect. Jungle. Gugle. Jungle. Okay, let's see what jungle means. Let's start off by looking it up on Google. Jungle. So one of the things that comes up is a show, rated R, 2017, adventure thriller, 1 hour and 55 minutes. A mysterious guide to escorts an enthusiast adventurer and his friend into the Amazon jungle. Their journey turns into a terrifying ordeal as the darkest elements of human nature and deadliest threats with the wild force them for a fight for survival. So that is one of the things that you come up with when you look the word jungle on Google.com. On Google.com/source. What's the definition of jungle? The word jungle usually is described as a tangled, overgrown mass of vegetation over a large area of land. A jungle usually has tropical or humid climate and many plants on the ground between trees and larger plants. In 1981, Israeli adventurer Yossi Ginsenberg was lost in the Bolivian jungle for 3 weeks. Rigorously survived and wrote a book about his over-harrowing experience. 26 years later, the story came to screen film Jungle, starring actor Daniel Radcliffe and Ginsberg. Very interesting. Very, 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 very interesting. Okay, let's start off by going on and on and on about things that are jungle. Jungle. When I think of the word jungle, I think jungle. There's Goof's Jungle 2017. Jungle is a funny word, jungle. My hair's a jungle. There's a jungle behind me and that plant behind me. There's probably a jungle of photos in that camera, disposable camera behind me. There's a jungle weave of hair in that Catholic cup behind me. And you probably have a jungle in your pubic area. There's jungles everywhere, and this is California, and California has a lot of if that makes sense. Um, as in people, as in hair, as in ka, as in kaka, as in adult film, as in websites, as in social media, as in photography, as in adventurers, explorers. They have to go shit too. You know, everyone goes shit. So not everyone is available when time is available. So okay, let's look up the word in Cambridge University Press and Assessment. Okay, I feel very well-rounded around here. A tropical forest in which trees plants grow very closely together. Just like pubic lice, it grows next to each other almost, sometimes in the same root. The Yanomami people in the South American jungle, either side of the river, is dense, impenetrable jungle. Okay, an uncontrolled or confusing mass of things. Our yard is a real jungle, a jungle of electronic entertainment. That just came out of my mouth, and that's actually what I've been thinking, how I explain myself. But there's no way around that, so I have to like stick to what I have to do. There's a jungle in Cancun. There's a jungle in underwater. There's jungles everywhere. Coral reefs are jungles in the sense that they grow next to each other, if that makes sense. Sometimes words start to get closely together and start mixing. A situation which is difficult to succeed because a lot of people are becoming and competing against each other. You have to be determined in life. There's a jungle out there, kid. Smart vocabulary, related words and phrases. Okay, there is an Equinox 2023 Chevrolet advertisement, and he has just updated. Now the new razors. Flip the script. Interesting. Okay. House. Let's talk about houses. To me, the word coming up in my mind is double entendre. Double entendre means having multiple phrases. Let's look up what it means. There's this thing I like to think about, and it's called artificial intelligence. And artificial intelligence, what it is to me, I see myself as a human robot monkey, and I absorb whatever comes near me. So I understand that things. Okay, it's not coming up, but it's at the wrong time. Give me a moment. Double entendre. Okay, I'm probably double. Okay, so it's DOUBLE space ENTENDRE. Why was that so difficult to spell? Linguistics, a word or expression capable of two interpretations, which is usually risque. Ambiguity of meaning arising from language that lends itself to more than one interpretation. Okay. So let's go around this word again. This word has the meaning. The double words entendre and pun are both double meanings. Double entendre, in fact, originated from obsolete expression in French, which means double meaning. The origins of pun are less certain, but likely traces to the Italian word putlio, meaning fine point quibble. In English, double entendre refers to double meaning, which usually means to shock and risque, and in sexual suggestiveness, pun usually has more to do with silly or humorous double meanings that are usually sexually suggestive or lewd. So, That's what it means. And it's, I don't know if I can play the sound, but I'm just gonna say it. Double entendre, noun. Did you catch that? Double entendre, noun. And this is from Merriam Webster, established 1828. But to me personally, what it means to me personally, what it means to me is the word that's coming up in my head is God shit, but that's not what I'm trying to say. It's just like, it's like you can think of like multiple meanings. It's like a rainbow of words, so it could have like multiple meanings to someone, to an individual. What it means. Okay, so the word rainbow, it could mean the rainbow. It could mean the product rainbow. It could mean homosexuality. It could mean, let's think. I can't think. Okay, let me think. Artificial intelligence. Rainbow. It could also mean Hawaii. It could mean, there's many things that it could mean, but in this sense of the world, the word rainbow. When I think the word, I think happiness. Um, I think Apian. I think Atlantis. I think orange. I think dog. I think food. I think book. Rope. Twins. Teacher. Format. Essay. Social media. Advertisement. Music. Circle. Jordan. Mario. Yoshi. Hello Kitty. Kimye. Universal Studios. Things have multiple meanings, and you just have to capture it in your own head. I like to, when I'm speaking to someone, I like to use words that are easy for people to understand. Sometimes I want to express myself in ways that don't always come up the right way, but they just end up coming up the right way. So anyway, so I'm getting an advertisement for towels starting at $3.99, a $4 pillow, a $34.99 vacuum cleaner. I feel joy when I see advertisements. It's just one of those things that you just have to deal with naturally. Although it may be a very, very annoying when you're trying to consume a video, or when you're trying to consume social media friendships. Um, it's just one of those things that you just deal naturally. Yeah, yeah, it's just one of those things that you just deal naturally. And uh, so let's see the word did you know. What is the difference between a double entendre and a pun? I think I already read this. Let's change subject. We were going to talk about house, but we ended up talking about artificial intelligence, which is just as good. Um, I got this gift, but I don't know how to set this up. It's by Polaroid. This seems very interesting. I just don't know what it is. It says, oh, it's a fan, but it's one of those fans that you can't really, unless it's a light bulb. I would love if this was a light bulb. That would be so aesthetically pleasing. Someone in China, please make a light bulb like this. Like this would be so cool. A tapping light bulb. That would be so cool. China manufacturers, get on it. Panama manufacturers, get on it. Mexico manufacturers, Samsung manufacturers, someone come up with something real quick, because your boy is trying to consume this product. Although I already have it in my hand, so yeah, it's just one of those things that you just naturally have to deal with. But yeah, this product, as you can tell, it has a torpedo, has a point pyramid inside. I think it's a sense you put incense here and it like brings it out in your room. I mean that sounds wonderful, but naturally, who wants to be smelling that strong odor in your bedroom? It is, or not bedroom, in your. I mean, it's just not natural to me. It's just very artificial, and not interested in artificial. So yeah, I'm just really ambiguous about this product. I still need to experiment with it. I want to really connect it right now, but this product seems to be a little bit out of my league at the moment, so I'm going to put it back where it was. But it's very much one of those things that you just have to naturally deal with. So I'm looking at houses right now, and these houses are very much expensive. Very much Minecraft. Uh, we were talking about artificial intelligence, and that was actually a very deep conversation we were having. And yeah, I'm looking at the Painted Ladies right now. Oh, I love San Francisco. It's such a beautiful city. It's the mirror of Oakland, if you think of it like that. Um, in a sense, it's like, if that makes sense. Uh, the word retro is coming out in my mind when I'm looking at a photo of a Painted Ladies. I'm thinking, oh brother, I have to like walk all the way down there. It's actually very beautiful, and I'm looking at the cars right now, and I think I see an Audi parked in the front of a blue house. Uh, and I see a bookshelf. I see a chimney. I'm looking at chimneys, and I am pretty much enjoying it. It's actually very nice. I would love to be able to work in San Francisco, but I have to yet to work in my bedroom because this is where I am. Uh, I'm looking at a sign that says "quittable," and it kind of scared me for a moment. I'm looking at buildings that look like they were government grants or somehow buildings, but a lot of buildings don't have American flags. They're just buildings, and that kind of scares me because where is the enthusiasm for America and all of its individuals that live here? Because Chinatown has its American flag when they should be having their China flag, but no, they can't do that. They can, but it's just, I mean, they do. It's just one of those things that people do. Um, But yeah, I think that's enough for today. Hopefully, you enjoyed my conversation about artificial intelligence. Enjoy your day.